Well, hi there everyone, and thanks for tuning in once again. This evening I'm coming to you from the west coast of New Zealand. We've only just arrived on the west coast about 20 minutes ago and it's very close to sunset. You can probably see the setting sun behind me here. One of the advantages of the west coast of New Zealand, unlike the east coast of Australia where we come from, is that you're getting a sunset, not a sunrise, over the ocean. And we don't get that at home, we get a sunrise over the ocean. So pretty beautiful looking sky this evening. We're pretty much a bit of a late scramble. We didn't expect we'd even get a sunset in this evening. We thought we'd pretty much spend the whole day travelling and arrive at our hotel just on dark. But we got in a little bit earlier and decided to, scratching my head, I've got a sandfly biting me on the head, decided to make a mad dash down the beach here for sunset because it's actually looking pretty promising. So Lisa's a couple of 100 metres in front of me. She's making a mad dash for this rock formation down the end of the beach. Hopefully we can get down here and get a shot for sunset. That'd be good if we can. Yeah, if we can't, well, so be it, but we're certainly going to give it a red hot go. Yeah, there's some beautiful clouds out here. I'm not going to, I'll show you when I get set up because it's going to be a bit of a rush, but hopefully it's going to work out. We're over here for a couple of days. We've got a workshop coming up soon in May, which is a West Coast based seascapes photography workshop. Extremely underrated place is the West Coast of New Zealand, and the seascapes are unbelievable. There's some unbelievable seascapes. So hopefully in this video I can show you some of that. Okay, we've nearly made it here. So what I've actually done, rather than bring all my camera gear down the beach, I've just got my tripod here, my Canon R5. I've got a 15 to 35mm wide angle lens on and a spare battery and a polarizer. That's all I brought with me. I didn't bring any other gear. So yeah, I'm hoping I'm going to get a wide angle seascape shot here. So I'll get set up and I'll show you what's on offer. Supposed to be. Pretty scary. This is the west coast for you. I'm just going to really talk you through this live. Sorry, trying to do 10 things at once here, but I want to get a shot, so I'm trying to talk to you guys and get a shot. We've got an alright composition framed up here. I'm going to flip the camera around and show you the composition. So you can see these rocks in the foreground. Quite nice, these rocks. And then we're leading out to these cool little sea stacks at the back here. Pretty good. This sort of photography is not for the faint-hearted. I've got a full set of fishing waders and proper professional wading boots on, which give me really good grip on the rocks. I've already had a few waves come up, sort of waves coming in now. Already had a few waves come up to my thighs, but as long as you hold your ground and don't panic, you're normally fine. Just hang on to your tripod and camera. I'm going to get down to business and try and get a shot here. It's almost sunset. We're pretty much only going to get one composition. Hopefully I can nail a shot and be able to show that to you. Here comes another big wave. We did check the tide, so we're not being silly. The tide is actually receding, but these tides here on the west coast of New Zealand are notorious for being a little bit unpredictable. So you've got to really keep your eye on the tide, watch the waves, don't advance. Comes another one. Just get my footing here. This one's going to come up to my waist, I reckon. Yeah, you just got to know what you're doing. Don't panic. Don't do anything silly. Get your footing. I'd recommend not going out on a rising tide. I'm not a fan of the rising tide. It's too unpredictable. So a receding tide's definitely a better option for seascapes. And if you want to get that really good water movement in your foreground, you got to get wet. You got to get in the water, in the action. So I'll sign the video off and see what we can come up with here. Rightio, well, it's going dark now. I was just at these rocks here behind me, just trying to get this, try and move around this sea stack here in the shot with some water movement in the foreground. That was one hell of a challenge. Good fun, but yeah, some pretty strong current there. There's some waves coming up to sort of thigh deep. These ones behind me are okay. Yeah, some waves sort of coming up thigh deep, but I just stood my ground, got a good strong footing, got my tripod wedged in solid. If I'm being totally honest with myself, I think I probably missed the best of the light. Lisa might have got a better shot than me because she got set up before I did. I was mucking around trying to take a bit of video for you guys, so I sort of probably missed the prime piece of light, I guess, but a bit of fun. We've probably missed the best of the light now, so I've got a few shots. I'll show you the back of my camera. We're going to be back here a stack more in the next couple of days, scouting out some locations. We're also going to be back here on a Seascapes workshop next month, so yeah, good fun. But I'll just show you the back of my camera, then I'm just going to wrap this quick little video up. Hopefully I've got one or two images there to show you. Lisa thinks she might have a decent shot, so I'm probably also going to show you Lisa's shot as well. That's about it. A quick video from the west coast of New Zealand. It's a bit of a treat for us because we can come to the west coast here and shoot a sunset over the ocean. Where we live on the east coast of Australia, obviously we're shooting sunrises over the ocean, so it's a bit of a treat to shoot a sunset over the ocean. Okay, that's it. As I always say on all my videos, do me a really big favour. Go ahead, leave a comment, let me know what you thought of the video, let me know what you think of the images or what's your favourite image, and that's pretty much about it. I'll sign off and we'll see you again. There'll be a series of videos from New Zealand. We've only been here for a couple of days, so stacks more coming. There's going to be some canyons, there's going to be some really beautiful autumn, fall colours, all sorts of stuff. So as I always say, thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. Don't take life too seriously. Look after yourselves, and we'll see you again real soon. Okay, yeah, so here's the back of my camera. Wrong way. Took a vertical composition and also a landscape composition. You'll see in these, some of the waves were actually quite high, like this for example. But I think there's actually something there. So we'll see when we get them on the computer. Hopefully I've got a couple of shots for you. Signing off.